Hello and good morning. Thank you so much for joining me again today. For all of my returning subscribers, I appreciate you so much. For anybody that's new, my name is Carmen Hernandez, and this is my Peace and Happiness channel. This is where I come and I talk every now and again when I feel called to just express anything I'm feeling, things that I'm thinking about, things I think that could be useful to you. If you find any of my information helpful to you, useful, fun, or whatever the heck, just go ahead and click the subscribe button and also the little bell notification so that way you can be advised when I come on to talk about stuff. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about my morning routines. This is what I do every morning to keep myself inspired, motivated, to be happy, or at least try to be as happy as I can. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you and tell you that every day of my life I wake up shitting rainbows and just super happy to be alive. There's days where I'm like, fuck, I want to go away. And this could be literally within minutes of opening my eyes. And that's, again, a very unproductive thing to do, right? So with that said, I wanted to share with you the things that I do personally every morning to get myself ready for my day, ready to be grateful for the day that lies ahead, because I can't stress enough, and no one needs to tell you this, you should already know that you're only dealt the hand that you're dealt, and this is the life that you have. You have an obligation to live the best life that you can possible. If you're not living your best life, then I encourage you to really seriously sit down and have a conversation with yourself and get to the root of why you are not happy, because again, this is our obligation. You're not put on this earth to be miserable or to suffer or to feel bad or to be anything other than a positive ray of light to other people and to yourself. So anyway, first thing that I do in the morning when I wake up, I'll post a picture of or you know what, let me go. I'm gonna be a little quiet because my kids are still sleeping. Okay. So in my room, when I get up in the morning, I have the first thing that I place my eyes on, right? Well, that is my vision board, thingamajigger. And I also make my bed. That'll be another thing I talk about. Sorry, guys. Doing laundry. So, basically, I look at that, and I also like to really close my eyes when I look at it. Also, I don't just look at it and looking at it. Crickets, right? No, I look at it and I envision myself having those things that I see there. I envision myself at those places. I envision myself having those things. Another thing I was going to share is that I have this prayer that my dad gave me, and he was given it by a lady that he met when he was younger, and he was, heavy into drugs and alcohol, and, married young guy with a ton of kids, and probably miserable dealing with his own shit, right? But he was in some real, emotional troubles, and this lady gave him this prayer. And she said to him, whenever you're feeling down and out, read this prayer. It's a really good one. Anyway, maybe I'll share it. It's in Spanish, so not everybody's going to relate or understand it, but maybe I'll translate it. So it's not anything that because I tried Googling it and I couldn't find it. So anyway, it's a really sweet prayer that my dad has been telling me, because he's seen me. Your family senses it. People sense your energy. And a couple months back, he had said to me, I think you should say this to yourself every morning. He's like, I say it before I even brush my teeth in the mornings. I say it to myself, and I've said it to myself for years, and I've always felt comfort in it. So anyway, I love it. I read it to myself, and I close my eyes. And with us being in this quarantine, I think about my dad, and I think about my mom, and how much I miss having them here, being able to just get in my truck and haul ass to Mexico and be there with them. And I'm sure you guys can relate, missing your families right now. So again, just some really good self-reflection, right? But anyway, back to my little vision board. I got all kinds of stuff on it, and recently I put some other stuff on it as well to kind of get myself motivated and get myself excited about the things that I know I'm going to accomplish now and in this lifetime, if God is, is gracious enough to give me that. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to stop in, say hello, tell you that those are the things I do first thing in the morning. Of course, I get my exercise in there, brush my teeth, obviously, right? Do I even have to say that? Some of you must. But yeah, so you brush your teeth, obviously hygiene, wash your face. Been doing really good about washing my face. I had really bad acne when I was growing up, and even some of my adulthood. We'll talk about that one of these episodes too, because I got rid of most of it. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I do. I get up and I make my bed and I make it look all nice. And I make sure that there's no clutter anywhere, so that way when I go in there, it's not like, oh shit, I'm tripping over things and I'm looking at things and it's just driving me nuts. I got it out of the way. And in the morning after that, I have a binder where I write down my affirmations and I read those to myself daily also. And I watch a couple videos on inspiration and motivation. I'll post some of those too if anybody would want to take a look at those, because I'm all about it. I'm all about posting positive shit. And yeah, that's what this whole page is about. And also, I wanted to tell you that I do still read my devotional, and maybe or you know what? Let's go ahead and read it now. Shit. Nobody got nowhere to be up in this. Okay, so it's April 29th, I think. Yes, Wednesday, April 29th. And it says the following. I am willing to acknowledge the ups and downs of life need not get me down. There are days you wake up feeling bigger than life. You're on a natural high. Then the very next day you can wake up feeling helpless, hopeless, and worthless. You may feel that if you had the strength, you would try to bury yourself forever. Okay, is that not ironic that this is the I swear to God on everything I love, I did not even look at this before, but that it talks about that, about waking up and feeling a certain type of way. Anyway, you may feel that if you had the strength, you would bury yourself forever. Both of these experiences are natural, normal, and to be expected. They are what we call the ups and downs, the highs and lows of life. There are, however, some very important things you must be able to do in order to make it through these experiences without getting bruised. When you are high, be aware of the commitments and decisions you make. Discipline yourself to avoid taking on more than you can do because you feel like you can do it all. Restrain yourself, knowing that even if you remain up for the next few days, your plate may be full, your days may be scheduled. Take your time in doing whatever you are doing so that you will not be forced to redo or overdo at a later time. Do not get caught up in the high times, allowing a good feeling to motivate you to take on things which could cause you to crash. If, on the other hand, you wake up feeling lowly, or low down, allow yourself the luxury of the experience. Allow yourself to remember that you are human and that life goes on. It renews itself each day, offering you the opportunity to do the same. Avoid the things you do to deny where you are. Simply be. Perhaps you need the rest. Be present with yourself and what you feel for at least 48 hours. After that, pick yourself up, pump yourself up, spruce yourself up in the anticipation of the next wave of feeling good. Ooh, I just got excited. Until today, you may have questioned or dreaded the feelings of up and down that go along with being alive. Just for today, take note of where you are. Allow yourself to be there. Take precautions not to do or say anything that could convince you that this is a permanent state of being. Today, I acknowledge and embrace the highs and the lows of my life. Yeah. Oh my God, I love this book. Oh, I'm so glad I found it and that I can share that information with you guys. It's so funny. I looked at the time and it said 8:48 on my, how far this video is. And that's a very symbolic number to me. Also, saw 8:55. That's also symbolic. Anyway, all kinds of symbolisms everywhere. Okay, synchronicities that I'm just coming up on. You probably noticed that. If you know me personally, I'm constantly looking at the clock and numbers are always the same, matching numbers. And whenever I Google them, they're always very positive messages, and I like to I'm just all about the messages, okay? There's a message in this video, and hopefully somebody got it, and hopefully it'll make you get inspired, We got nothing but time to be inspired, to be happy, to feel good, Yesterday I woke up with a little headache, took a nap afterwards, and tried to start my day over again. And I was able to, but, there's good days and there's bad days, just like the book says. It's all about, taking a lesson from it, being in the moment, living your best life. So I'll leave you with that. I hope this was helpful. If you have any comments, feel free to put them below. And I will talk to you soon.